Hi, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going up to Scotland, another beer from BrewDog. I've heard along the lines that they're not going to be brewing this beer for much longer, so I thought, right, I'm going to go and get a bottle and keep the bottle. I don't mind the beer either. I've had it on draft a few times. I think I may even have done a review. I'll check, and if I have, I'll put the link down below. Anyway, this is BrewDog's Hardcore IPA. There you go. It's a, as they're calling it, explicit Imperial Ale. It's coming in at 9.2% ABV, and it's a massive 150 IBUs. Anyway, there's the crown on this one. Let's crack it open into a glass. See what we get. I should have got the BrewDog Tesco glass, but there you go. So you can look at the colour, it's a real kind of deep orangey colour. Lots of malts in this beer. So yeah, it's brewed with, let me have a look. I don't know, it's not on the bottle. I have actually seen it quickly on a description just below. On Untapped, so it's a one figure, slightly kind of lightly lemony coloured head. Really kind of dark orangey colour, mahogany, amber, gentle carbonation. Always, whenever I've tried this beer, I've always really enjoyed it. So let's get an aroma. Yeah, it's a real kind of deep orange, blood orange, biscuity, bready, nice bready malt, nice kind of clean, vibrant, citrusy notes. A really enjoyable aroma to this beer. I've always liked IPAs that have got this kind of intenseness to the aroma, but a very kind of luscious tropical fruit notes as well as the biscuity, bready malt character. So for a 9, was it a 9.2? This beer is really retaining its head very well. The carbonation really enforcing the head. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. Yeah, it's very, very sweet, very kind of full on, sticky, full mouthfeel for an IPA. Very kind of resinous hops. It's just so sweet. Sweety fruit, kind of almost to the candied sugar kind of aroma. That is really, really superb. A lot of people don't like this beer. It is a very sweet malt, sticky mouthfeel kind of brew. Definitely more on the malty side than, it's definitely got a fruit character, but it's a very kind of old school kind of double IPA. Look at the colour of that, it really is. So I've turned this around, I've got the actual handle for this round the wrong way, but hey ho. So let me tighten that up a little bit. But yeah, this beer is, it's a real shame that they're going to stop doing this beer, as I'm led to believe. But yeah, it's a really kind of vibrant, kind of, yeah, hoppy number basically. Make sure I get it all out. It's worth it just for them 3-4 drops. My kind of beer. This beer was brewed. It's not what it is brewed. They want you to have it by the 21st of July of 2017. So that's quite a long shelf life for a double IPA. Let me get a commercial description here, and I can sort myself out. Bear with me. Right, this is from Untapped. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to get to the actual stuff that actually matters really. Malts are Maris Otter, crystal malt, and Caramalt. The hops are Centennial, Columbus and Simcoe. Dry hops of Centennial, Columbus and Simcoe. So it's been double hopped. Them Centennial hops is probably more what I'm picking up from. I've had it from a Founder's beer. Is it the Centennial something or other? And the Columbus hops, they're just very kind of vibrant, almost to the intense kind of citrusy notes. I really do like this beer. It's in that kind of IPA style, old school, probably from about 4 or 5 years ago, before these hazy kind of New England and Massachusetts, Boston area beers that are coming out. But these are more of a kind of a malt character, but more of a kind of balance rather than the full-on fruit, tropical fruit notes, and the less kind of malty beers. I do still like this kind of older style of beer, say 4 or 5 years ago. It's not old, but in the beer world, the way the beer world works, that's quite a long time ago. So as for a rating then, I can't remember what I've given this in the past, so I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's probably about a 96, 97 out of 100 for me, or it's about a 4.65, 4.75 out of 5. So the ratings from Untapped, I'm only going to give you the one rating. I've actually had, so there we go, I've had 3 check-ins of this before on Untapped at 4.75, so it's along them kind of lines. My friends have had 214 ratings at 3.99, and then slightly below they've had 65,000 ratings overall, and it's 3.93, so it's just a shade under an 8 out of 10, so I'm giving it a bit of better rating than that. And that's it. So if you've had this beer before, 150 IBUs. I'm really not picking up them IBU counts at all on this beer. It just shows you the amount of bitter in hops and the amount of malts they must have used to try and balance this beer out. Anyway, if you've had this beer before from BrewDog, their hardcore IPA, or if you've not had it, try and get hold of it as soon as you can, because apparently this is going to be discontinued. It's a bit of a shame really. So yeah, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That'd be really cool of you. Give us a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video beer review. Cheers for watching.